Okay, there we go. Um, Sorry I'm very late with this vlog. A lot of stuff happens. I mean, not cold related, it's just that my laptop stopped working because the disk drive had, become faulty. Thankfully I backed everything up on my laptop, but, yeah, I got very, I was set back quite a bit just because my laptop stopped working. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is, all I've really done is, uh, I did a lot of editing. I haven't got the file here at the moment. I'll show you it in the next vlog. But, I did a pitch. So at the moment I'm sitting in my dad's office using his Mac and using my, microphone. It's, cramped, but I don't care that much. Anyway, I made a pitch presentation. Unfortunately, it didn't go down very well. I'll put up the video of me doing the presentation before, but hang on a moment. Hopefully, you can still hear me somehow. I don't know, but there we go. What happened was I talked too much about the general genre because I wanted to create more or less uh, internet comedy rather than American or British comedy. But then again, internet comedy is essentially, hello, my dog's here. But internet comedy is essentially just more or less British comedy, just with more diverse subjects in a way. Um, yeah, but what I've done is I tried to fix those problems by making a new pitch. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do it on video before, but I'm doing it now. So, yes, it looks great from the get-go. So yeah, I'm just gonna start it off like before. This is my pitch. I'm going to start with the story concept, but I'm going to make it shorter. So basically, there's a bored guy, there's a busy guy. They get a book on black magic. There's ghosts and shit in their house. They sleep through one night with it all. Then the busy guy gets pretty angry and he just burns the book. The end. It was a lot better when I did it the first time, but at the moment I'm tired. I've just done filming at Dunnett's Butchers in Eye. Of course, it's going to be the last employability stuff I do because I'll stop talking about that because that's the week after what this week's for. Anyway, so why I want to do this now? Like I said before, which obviously people on the internet won't know yet, but I want to do a sort of internet comedy, and I did talk about in the last video how it takes three elements, which are randomness, media, the jokes, and writing. Of course, what happened last time was that just fell apart. But I will put out there that I did this before, but on YouTube, these four YouTubers, Tomska, Jontron, Jack and Dean, Cinemassacre, the numbers here are how many people have subscribed to their content. And their content revolves around internet comedy and just sort of comedy I want to go for, or British comedy or whatever. And a lot of people, as you can see, really do enjoy their comedy. A lot of people really like what they do. Now, the skills I can use, I've said before, but I'll say it again. I'm very good with using these Adobe programs here, which is in the old on screen, Premiere, After Effects, Adobe Illustration, and Photoshop. Now, the way I can use these are I'm going to be taking some photos of somebody who I'm going to turn into the devil. And as you can see, I'm very good at editing because I'm somewhat good at editing, such as the picture in the top right suggests. I nicknamed that the Senator Rex. And I'm going to get that person with a book. I'm going to turn them into a large cardboard cutout, and I'm going to change their color, the color of their skin, to make them look like Satan. Now, to be honest, at this point, I've already done it. I've already put it in there. This is the guy. I did this all myself. I quite like it. I'm pretty proud of it. And I did the book as well. In fact, you'll see that in a moment. Of course, you already know I'm pretty good at editing as well, because you saw me use After Effects for, was it Project 1? Yeah, Project 1, and that's for the Grimm video thing. and this is my intro. Of course, I'm going to use that same sort of skills to make a house scream, and that's for part of the video. Because like I said, everything's demonic in the house, there's ghosts and shit, stuff like that. Now, skills I can develop is actually writing, script writing, because I've never actually written an original line in my life. Just look back, you'll see all of that. Green screening in the last project, which was the music video. I know I haven't put that video up yet. I'll do it at some point. I will at some point, but I think it's probably the shittest thing I've done so far. But a lot of people use green screens in their videos, and it looked so much better than mine. But I'm going to use mine to, well, I'll talk about that in a moment. Other skills, working with actors, because it's the first time I'm going to be using other actors since Project 1. So that would be my brother Alex and family friends who's going to be in the video for a short time as a librarian. There's also going to be a couple of my student mates who will be in front of the green screen later, and also printing, because I mentioned before I'm going to be printing these. I already printed the one in the bottom left, which is Summoning for Morons. It's a For Dummies parody, and you saw that in the other video before. Hang on, I'll just get that up. There we go, and that's the book. That's a book that's going to be of black magic, which is going to turn everything upside down. And there's also a Smirnoff bottle label parody, which is going to go onto a sugar glass bottle that I am currently in the process of purchasing from Manchester. In fact, I have actually finished that label. Unfortunately, I actually haven't got it with me at the moment. Oh, actually, do I? Oh no, I've got it. Hang on, where is it? It's down here. So I can show you now. Give me a moment. There it is. See, I made it to this. I think it looks pretty good. So there's just some couple of references I already threw in there. Toilet, because, well, it's toilet humor. The bottle's going to be used to burn the book at the ends, alcohol and stuff. And that's why it says anti-spirit spirits, purge poltergeist pronto. Now, I didn't think I really want to go into details about what 69 technically means, but I'm going to move on from that. CMFN, this is a lot of inside jokes, which, if people actually knew me well enough, they would get. I'll tell you now. I think this is going to be pretty obvious. My brother's name is Alex, so his so I put in ALX. CMFN doesn't mean anything, but something stupid I came up with a couple of years ago, which it has no relevance at all. CMFN stands for Chicken McFlurry Nugget. I'm gonna leave it at that. And in the back here, I don't know why the mouse is getting big or small. It's weird. Anyway, and this logo here in the back, doesn't really mean anything. It's something. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything. I thought, oh, there's an image in the back of a Smirnoff label, so I'll put a wolf fox thing in the back. Yeah, I'm trying to make that look like a wolf, but But yeah, that's about that. So I'm going to be printing these off to go onto bottles and book covers. I've got more, such as a Donald Trump biography, which I finished as well. That's on my Facebook. I'll get that up in the next video, hopefully. And also, I'm going to be taking photos tonight, actually, for another book about Kermit the Frog. And it's a murder romance about Kermit the Frog finding that Miss Piggy's cheated on him with David Cameron, and then he goes on to a murdering spree, and that's about it. Some stupid stuff like that. A lot of people are actually very impressed, and so am I, with that Summoning for Morns book. Anyway, also I'm going to be filming at a location for the first time, which sort of falls under actors as well, because it's the first time I've actually booked out a place to film stuff, and the library's going to be an evil library, hence the lightning. I don't know. There's going to be a joke in there as well, but that's going to be with I'm going to slightly green screen that, I guess. I'll explain what's going to happen. You know how usually there's going to be a building, and stereotypically, if it's an evil building, it's going to have lightning, or it's going to be nighttime. I'm going to put that to my advantage. The person, Alex, before he gets into the building, he's going to walk up to it. The camera's going to pan to the building. It's going to be dark. It's going to be evil. Then it's going to pan back to Alex, and Alex is in a sunny car park. And the joke is, it's eternally darkness over the library because it's evil, and he starts looking back and forth, and it's daylight here and it's nighttime there. That's physically impossible. Something like that. I'm going to Photoshop that a little bit. No, not Photoshop, green screen it. Because I wanted Alex to stop halfway in between and the sky split, something like that. Anyway, also, the green screen, I want to make ghosts out of the green screen and stuff like that using College Mate, because I don't have a green screen. So, they're all going to do it. It's college and I'm going to edit them in later. But yeah, that's about it. The end is right here because I had to throw a lot of things out from my old presentation to get this far. So yeah, I guess the end. Bye. So I haven't got much else to say. Something I shouldn't have done, which I've been doing, is I've been getting onto stuff like my editing and things like that way too early. So a lot of people are already a little bit ahead on that sort of stuff. But, I'm gonna do better, stuff like that. Can't think of much else to say. Emotional, I guess. I've been doing very well. I haven't really been getting... I've just been getting a little bit excited because it's no holds bar kind of situation. You can do whatever you want. Stuff like that. And, technical, I've been doing very well, I guess. I've been editing. I've been doing lots of brilliant things so far. What was it? They told us to do to cover 3 different things: emotional, technical, and management. Management has been very good. It's just they've given us normal deadlines for this is when all this stuff should be in and all that stuff, and I've kind of ignored it and gone way ahead. So I've got a lot of paperwork to do, but I'll get on to that. Anyway, I'll come back to you in the next vlog.